Honestly, this video was supposed to be a lot different. I mean, when we started planning for this video, we had title ideas like Florence Dreamscape and Finding Myself in Florence. Frankly, a better title would have been Losing Myself in the Crowds of Florence.
It's just crazy here. Oh my god.
And yet, for how busy it was in this historic city, we still found pockets of joy. Whether it was delicious foods as seen on social media, ancient art described by Rick Steves, or magical architecture worthy of any Instagram page. Regardless of the crowds, Florence is still a place worth visiting, and we can't wait to take you along and show you why. We arrived in Florence a little hot, but blissfully unaware of what awaited us next. After a quick stop at our hostel, our first mission was to find food, and we thought we knew just the place.
We are headed to get some lunch at the sandwich place.
The sandwich place. All'Antico Vinaio, the legendary Florentine sandwich shop. When researching places to eat in Florence, this sandwich shop was impossible to miss. Many social media posts laud it as the world's best sandwich. We got influenced, and we had to try it for ourselves. The questions on our minds was,
how long do you predict the line will take for us to get through?
my guess, surely we haven't had to wait for anything for too long yet. So, maybe max 30 minutes?
Max 30.
Max 30. I think they've got the efficiency down. 30 minutes. But fear not, we'll get to our line shortly. As we walked through the streets, we were just getting our first taste of the city when we suddenly turned a corner and we entered what I like to refer to as the chaos zone.
This is crazy. Literal amazing. Everywhere you look. It's just crazy here. Oh my god. People talk about over-tourism in Venice, which I've heard a ton about. You see it in the news. But I swear Venice compared to this is like an open field. Oh my god, this is insane. Just tour groups, seas of people. I mean, it's beautiful, but wow, I'm shocked. A crazy first impression.
And yet, when we bumped into the Duomo, we couldn't help but be tourists as well and admire its beauty. Welcome to the Duomo. It's insane. Lots of people.
Beautiful.
And it is beautiful. Just look at it. Pretty amazing. It's super detailed in every aspect of it just has so much detail. It's pretty amazing. And yet our spirits would not be dampened as we continued our way towards sandwiches.
We are in the Piazza della Signora, I think, and it's beautiful. Look at this castle ahead of us. I forget what it's called, but you can go up in it, and it's amazing.
And soon enough,
we found it. We followed a trail of people with these distinctive white and red wrappers. All the way here, there are 2 storefronts, 2 huge lines. I think we're gonna be about spot on with our 30 to 37 minute estimation. And I'm excited. It looks good, but those ones we had in Limone were amazing. And they low-key, I don't wanna say they look better because we haven't seen one up close yet, but they kinda look better. So I'm excited. We're gonna hang out, check out the line, enjoy the crazy vibe, and keep it going. We just got told by a woman to come with her, and we did. This is crazy. These are the options.
It's difficult to describe this place. I mean, you walk in and the ingredients just smell so fresh, yet it's so chaotic. There's so much going on. People are yelling, the phone is ringing, yet there's an efficiency to it, and soon our sandwiches are ready. Sandwiches acquired. Feeling a little frazzled. Also, Molly got an orange soda.
Yum! Fresh oranges from Puglia. Now we've spotted an ideal lunch spot down that alley. Let's go.
We're going.
I have a silly little feeling that this is going to be not quite as good as in the morning.
Get it, Pidgey.
Yeah.
Alright.
Hi, Pigeon.
Yeah, that thing's gone. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the official taste test of the Inferno. Without further ado, let's get right in.
Spicy sauce, rucola, and some kind of cheese.
Yeah, and mushrooms it looks like.
Mushroom cream.
Alright, here we go. Was it worth all that? I don't think so, but it's good. The bread's a little too crunchy in my opinion. Difficult to enjoy like that. But I think the flavors are good overall. Ingredients look fresh, taste fresh.
Awesome. How does it compare to the limone sandwiches?
They don't compare.
Here we have the Manolo. Delicious and maybe nutritious. So this is some kind of pork, I think, mozzarella, basil, and a mushroom sauce, mushroom basil sauce. Let's go for it. Whoa. You get that crunch on the bread. The bread's really crunchy, but the flavor's great. I love the mushroom sauce. The meat is really nice, and the mozzarella, like, how can you go wrong? The fresh basil, perfect touch. Do I think it compares to limone? Not even close. Those sandwiches, though, are out of this world. But if you're looking for the real Antico Veneo, go to Lake Garda. Okay, we're gonna stop and enjoy these.
Unfortunately, the sandwiches weren't as life-changing as we'd hoped. We were feeling a little let down, honestly. But luckily, we knew just the place to turn things around. At least we were starting to get used to the crowds, right?
Hat time.
Oh, it is hat time, my friends. It is hot. It is crowded. It is. It's time we found ourselves a calm, peaceful garden, right?
Hopefully. Trying to capture the madness.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Nope. Still not used to the crowds just yet. Alright, quick knowledge check on Florence. Let's see how much I know.
Florence is famous for gold.
Florence is famous for gold.
And
jewelry.
And
people.
leather.
And leather. I'm pretty sure I crushed that one.
Lots of shops. There's shoes in there.
Speaking of shopping, I wonder if we'll get anything.
It's coming home with us. We have arrived through the crowds and the shops to the Pitti Palace, which I don't think we're actually going here, but it is an entrance to the Boboli Gardens, which is where we want to go. So hoping for some calm garden vibes.
Calm garden vibes coming right up. The Boboli Gardens were designed in the 16th century for the Medici family. These gardens were one of the earliest examples of Italian-style landscaping. And more than mere gardens, they served as a powerful symbol designed to dazzle visiting dignitaries and showcase the Medici family's immense wealth. But for us, however, they served as a nice respite from the crowds and gave us some time to reflect and enjoy the beautiful art and views of Florence. Nice view, huh? One, two, three. That's enough for me. Just kidding.
So good.
Okay, so here we are at the gardens.
At the gardens. It's amazing.
It's amazing. What a view here.
And it's much calmer than the city.
It is much calmer.
But I've loved the statues. They're so old, from the 2nd century AD.
Yeah, it's incredible. And we found some really nice places to sit too and relax and enjoy the day.
Met some nice people too. So, great day and gonna keep going.
After all that walking in the garden, I think I'm feeling something sweet. What do you think, Molly?
We are going to get the thing, well, one of the foods I was most excited for this whole trip, which is the affogato. We tried the sandwich earlier, a bit of a letdown. I'm really optimistic though about the affogato at Boboli in Florence.
Affogato sounds perfect.
I don't know, I love affogatos. We got one on a date one night and I feel like it has like a bit of a special sentimental value to us, an affogato. So this will be exciting and romantic.
Exciting, romantic, and delicious.
Okay, we made it to the line. I have a feeling this might take a minute longer. The goal is we make it through in time for our museum reservation at We have to be there at 5 for the David Gallery.
What time is it now?
It's currently 3:54.
If you're in Florence and craving gelato, you'll hear a lot of names, but Vivoli is one of the classics. This gelateria has been around since 1929, long before it became the gelato sensation that allowed us to discover it today. They started as a milk shop and slowly perfected their craft, earning a reputation for some of the richest, most traditional gelato in the city. But what we're after today is their famous affogato.
15 minutes. And we're in.
I'm telling you, they know how to deal with lines in Florence. But look what's ready. I can't wait to try.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
First try. I'm super excited.
How is it?
It is fantastic. It is so delicious. Ice cream's delicious, and this affogato, this coffee that they've got in it, amazing. It's delicious. Wow.
That's perfect. Exactly like everything I wanted and more. Wow. It lived up to the hype. So good. I love it. The ice cream's so creamy.
It is such a joy.
This is amazing. I love it. Do you love it, Ethan?
I love it. It's fantastic.
Amazing. It's gone.
Let the tears flow. I'm bummed.
My tears are still flowing, and I am still bummed that I don't have that affogato. However, we were soon distracted by something else. See, tucked away in the walls of Florence, you'll find tiny arched openings that look like something out of a fairy tale. These are wine windows, or bucchetti del vino, and they have a history as rich as the wine that they serve. Dating back to the 17th century, these windows were how Florentines bought wine directly from local producers. Today, a few have been revived, letting you order a glass the same way people did centuries ago. It's a small, quirky detail of Florence's history, but once you spot one, you won't be able to stop looking for them.
I know.
Next stop, Galleria dell'Accademia di Firenze. In other words, the famous home of the statue of David. However, I think we might have arrived a little bit too early.
Are you having fun?
Yeah. Thanks, Rick Steves, for making this wait a little bit more interesting.
For real. Thank you, Rick Steves. Did you know that in 1991, a deranged visitor destroyed the toe of David?
Now you know.
Okay, sorry you had to see the crankier side of me, but we finally got in, and the moment we've all been waiting for. No, not this, but it is beautiful. Not this either. There it is.
Slang the giant. I gotta get a pic for my parents.
Oh my goodness.
I could say dozens of things about this magnificent statue that you've either heard before, could get much more information on online, or hear better said by Rick Steves. We really enjoyed seeing this legendary statue and others in the gallery in person, but honestly, something else in this museum really captured Molly's and my attention. On the second floor, away from the crowds, we discovered some beautiful gold background paintings from the 13th to 15th centuries. The rich and vibrant colors drew us in, and it truly seemed that we'd found a hidden gem hiding in plain sight at one of the most visited galleries in the world. But if Florence has taught us anything so far, it's that there's always something next to see, and we were extremely excited for what was coming.
It's golden hour, and we're headed to sunset.
We were originally gonna take a bus to Sunset tonight,
But
it's been delayed by a lot, so we figured we could walk there faster, and we'll get there in about 20 minutes.
so, can't wait. My feet do hurt a bit, but I'm excited.
Vista Panoramica di Firenze, a panoramic view of Florence, 4.9 stars on Google Maps? Oh my gosh, this is going to be so good. I mean, what could go wrong?
Alright, now we go up to the top of this hill.
All the way up. Almost there.
With the sunset.
Yay! This is amazing. We've gotten small glimpses of the view we're gonna have. And it feels magical. Look at the view. I'm gonna cry. Well, we found an amazing spot. We didn't escape the crowds, but it's so worth it. Sometimes things are touristy for a reason.
Ah yes, the crowds. How could I have forgotten? The views speak for themselves, and the colors of the sunset casting a glow on Florence below was absolutely stunning. Yet with so many people, Molly and I never actually got to get to the rail and experience the full view. The sunset was gorgeous, and this is a memory I will cherish forever. But at the same time, we couldn't help but feel a twinge of disappointment.
Bye, Horde.
Goodbye, horde of people.
Okay, we did it and it was beautiful, but you know, it's hard because of course it's touristy for a reason, and it's great that everyone gets to enjoy such a magical place. Like, the sun is amazing and the sky is so pink and purple and it's just gorgeous, and I'm so happy that everyone gets to have this moment, but it's also like kind of frustrating because it's like we didn't really get to see the view that well. We were always behind people, and it felt bad asking someone for a spot to take a picture, but then it also felt bad not having a picture of us there tonight. It's just a hard situation, I think. As with Florence so far, like, it's beautiful and historical and the museum's great and it's amazing architecture and everything, but then it's like so many people that it's stressful and hard to fully enjoy it, I think. But it was an amazing, amazing sunset, and we're gonna go try and find some dinner. We don't have a reservation. I'm hoping it won't be a problem, but we'll see.
I couldn't have said it better myself, Molly. Florence is breathtaking, but sometimes it feels like you're sharing every beautiful moment with 1,000 other people. Yet with one more stop on our list, we were still holding out hope for a special end to our time in Florence. The beauty of the sunset was still captivating, and we felt our disappointment vanish like the burst of a, well, you know. Our restaurant for the night? Osteria del Brico. As soon as we got in and saw our handwritten menu, we knew that we were in for a treat.
So this is a pasta, obviously, with some tomato and basil sauce.
Traditional Tuscan style.
Traditional Tuscan sauce. It's supposedly a little bit spicy as well. So let's get in there. That is fantastic. Excellent texture on the noodles. And oh, the flavor is just so good.
Okay, I got a potato gnocchi with pesto and nuts, basil pesto. So it looks really good and creamy, and it's baked. So it's really fresh and nutty and creamy and soft. I love it.
These antipasti were so good, and it took us no time to be wiping the plate clean.
Clean plates.
Ah, but come secondo is a dish I still think about to this day.
All right, so the steak has arrived, and I'm super excited to do it again.
It's very rare.
Yes, Molly said that the Florentine people really enjoy their steak rare, so it's cooked, but just barely.
I'm excited. So flavorful, delicious, so savory. Like, it sounds kind of crazy, but it feels like this cow has had a good life. She's been enjoying those Tuscan grasses.
Y come dolce tiramisu.
Ethan, your reaction was so underwhelming. This is amazing.
I don't feel refined enough to like really give super great commentary on it, but I think it's excellent.
I, on the other hand, have a very refined palate. It's so soft.
It is.
The chocolate, like the cocoa flavor, the coffee flavor, the cream flavor. I'll say it, this is the best tiramisu I've ever had.
After a full day of weaving through crowds and searching for quiet moments, we ended the trip the best way possible, with a meal that reminded us why Florence is worth it. Perfectly cooked Florentine steak, the best tiramisu we'd ever had, and a warm, lively atmosphere that made it all just feel right. Yes, Florence is overwhelming, but if you look past the chaos, you'll find experiences that stay with you long after you leave.
Best tiramisu ever.
Thank you, Florence, for a special trip, and thank you for watching our video. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Love always, MNE. I missed that affogato already, bro. I'm so sad. Pose, Molly. Don't get hit by the bike, though.
I know, I was gonna get hit by the bike. I love all this stuff. This is like heaven, but expensive heaven. Yeah, these are Marshalls for $25.